Welcome back to the Hateful Geeks, and you are in for a treat, my friends, because this is the first night that the Geeks have been back in the same zip code, and we got a special treat for you. It's Fanboy Fight Night. So to commemorate getting the band back together, tonight we're going to be talking about who would win, and who would win is a fun game that Geeks have been playing since the dawn of geekdom.
That's just the simple question. Who would win?
Who would win?
Let's get ready to rumble!
There's nothing better than like nerd arguing in defense of your hero killing somebody else's hero.
We now have to pay Michael Buffer like $1,000.
That's fine.
Come
Put it on my tab, Mike.
Come at me, bro. And what are you going to sue me for? My angry cat? Enjoy. She's a bitch.
Why did you bark when you mentioned the cat?
It was not a bark.
He
It
can't
was
have the
not
dog.
a bark. It was like a muff.
He can't have the dog. I'll take him
You
to
know, like a muff, but
Supreme
like
Court.
like an angry muff. So it's like muff.
God damn it.
Are you asking if we know about Muff?
Oh, my Lord.
Do you know about muff, Andy?
I do.
Let's ask
I'm a
Andy. Does he
child.
know about muff?
She said no.
She shrugged.
Sex sells.
All right. Well, again, welcome back to the Hateful Geeks this week. We are all together, but we're still going to introduce ourselves.
I missed you guys. Once again, I am one of your many hosts, Phil.
This is Sweeney.
I'm Andy.
And this is Tim.
And Fanboy Fight Night. Let's start now.
Wait, it's not Sunday. It's Tuesday. Damn it. Okay.
Tuesday.
All right.
We already did wrestling. You have to wait.
Well, but still, I mean,
This
you
might
got
get
to
uploaded by Sunday.
Yeah, it might.
You have to,
You got to get the like Tuesday,
or maybe Monday. I don't know.
whatever. Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Okay.
So let's kick this off, man. So one I've been thinking about a lot lately, especially with like, the oncoming onset of Infinity War that everyone's crazy about. I was thinking of like Thanos versus Darkseid.
Yes, and we did post about this. We got some feedback from the fans, so we appreciate you. But we are curious about how this would go, and we're gonna neutralize a little bit of this as well, because we realize if Thanos has the gauntlet, it's overpowered. He can do whatever he wants, and he can rewind time if he does lose and start over again. So
the way I look at it is Darkseid's ultimate goal has always been the anti-life equation.
Right.
If he's already got the Omega beams, which are already broken as fuck.
Yep.
But there's a run where he does get the anti-life equation, but this has sort of always been Darkseid's ultimate goal, and the combined gauntlet is always Thanos' ultimate goal.
So we're gonna take them both.
They're both powers. They aren't really theirs. They rely on these things. They're external, but we're
Right.
talking about just Darkseid, just Thanos, and a neutral territory dimension.
Mhm.
So
What
no,
do you want them to fight?
I don't give a shit. They can fight in Harry Potter land for all I care. Just another universe where it doesn't
Battle
matter
at
if
Hogwarts.
Thanos gets the gauntlet, because the gauntlet, it makes you God.
so Darkseid's the winner, right?
I mean, would he though? Thanos could probably take the Omega beams.
I don't know. At one point in the 70s, Thanos got arrested by NYPD.
He
Right.
got beat up by Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, right.
But that's not an insult. Squirrel Girl's a badass.
She is.
Sure.
But so let's see
I
if we
think
can
if
look
it came straight down to just physicality, like them trading blows.
if it comes to fisticuffs.
yeah, you're going to have pretty much an even fight, because you have Thanos taking punches from the Hulk. You have him taking hits from Captain America. You have Darkseid taking punches from Superman
And Wonder Woman.
and Wonder Woman. So I think their physicality, they are pretty even.
But Wonder Woman does do some damage to Darkseid. Especially in the new Wonder Woman issue.
I mean, she
if you guys
stabs him
read
in
that.
the eye. She, of course, Wonder Woman's not entering this fight. Wonder Woman's on the sideline eating a gyro.
I'm just saying, like, so only thing we can compare is what we've seen them fight in the past in their issues and what damage they were received, right?
Right.
So, all right, we can go based upon, so let's start with Thanos. He got punched by Captain America and ate it like it was a piece of candy.
Sure.
Darkseid's got punched by Wonder Woman, who's significantly stronger than Cap, and it really did some damage to him.
All right. Is anyone in this room on Team Thanos, or is Darkseid just fucking Thanos up?
Oh man, it's hard. It's hard to go against Darkseid because he's gone toe to toe with Superman. He's gone toe to toe.
I think the Omega beams put him over the edge.
Does Thanos have any power outside of the Infinity Gauntlet?
No.
I don't think
he's
I've ever
strong.
seen Thanos do
Yeah.
like an energy
Like,
blast.
it's
or
just
something.
like I just have a very hard time getting behind someone who got beat by Squirrel Girl. I'm sorry. I just
Let it
But
go,
Squirrel Girl's
Tim.
good. I
I'm
mean,
not
she's
gonna-
pretty badass though.
sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can you
Squirrel Girl's a
describe?
shit
Can
take.
you describe
Squirrel
the
Girl's a
beating?
shit character.
But Tim, are you familiar with the way Squirrel Girl conquered Thanos,
No, she's still a shit character. I don't care.
Well then,
All right.
No.
I'll let Anna Kendrick know how you feel. I won't. I don't know her.
When was she Squirrel Girl?
She wants to be like she's been like vying to be
I was
Squirrel
like-
Girl for a while.
He's like,
I
wait,
was like,
what?
wait, what? No, in all seriousness, how did she defeat him?
I don't fucking know. I was asking you.
No, God damn it.
I didn't read that issue because I don't read Squirrel Girl.
I don't either.
And it's the AT&T girl that is playing Squirrel Girl.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it was like New Warriors that didn't get picked up by like ABC Family or some bullshit.
Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants.
They're like,
So-
what's your main character? They're
Doesn't
Squirrel
count.
Girl. No, we're not picking that up.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Squirrel Girl and Speedball.
No.
Anyway,
So Thanos was like an actual like borrowing. Like how do we want to like phrase this when you do like what's basically the equivalent of in like corporate espionage when you steal a character? It's not technically. They're not technically stealing it because it's changed enough.
right.
Heavily influenced.
Heavily, yeah, we'll go
Yeah,
with
there we go.
Heavily
influenced.
Darkseid came first, right?
Yes,
By
Jack Kirby made Darkseid long before.
Sorry, you can call him
Thanos.
Jackie Kirby.
I
It's
do
fine.
call him Jackie. For personal reasons.
King Kirby.
And then like Thanos started off as a Iron Man villain, right?
Yes, he appeared in Iron Man 55. Is his first
Okay.
appearance.
And then kind of went off.
Yeah, nerd.
You dork.
Trivial
He's like
knowledge.
Fucking Rain
Right.
Man now for
Yeah,
comic books.
I
That
guess
was
so.
Spider-Man number 472. Oh god.
He just has an aneurysm and his
Yeah,
nose starts.
if he uses his power more too much in one day.
I throw up rainbows.
So, and doing some research real quick, apparently it's never explained how Squirrel Girl defeats Thanos. It's just that it ends with her defeating Thanos, and that
So
They couldn't even come
Right.
up
So
with
it
a legit
happens-
reason.
it happens off panel.
so essentially part of Squirrel Girl's ability is that she's not ever focused on, and that's how she defeats big things because no one ever focuses on her,
Eat it.
and she's extremely lucky.
Eat shit.
So
I don't. That's
yep.
terrible.
This sounds like a story that a parent is telling a child
That's
when they get
awful.
to the
Right.
end and they're like, but how did she win? Because.
You
Is
know
it
what?
Sentry bad though?
You know,
He
Yeah.
went quiet. Did you see that? He froze like a deer in the headlights. He's like, is it Sentry bad?
Sentry.
This is real
But yeah,
talk.
Thanos was an Iron Man villain.
Squirrels.
Okay.
She defeated him with squirrels.
And
What did like the squirrels like bite his purple nuts?
She literally mind focused and like asked every squirrel on
Yeah.
Earth to attack Thanos simultaneously.
time.
So giant mecha squirrel.
eat a goddamn dick. I don't.
Tim's fucking offended.
All right, so we
Yeah,
have.
that deeply. That
So
not
again, this
deeply,
is not
but
boding well
no.
for Thanos, right? I mean, so Darkseid is also obviously super. He's like the freaking god. I mean,
Part of what makes Thanos so damn dangerous, though, is his fucking like subordinates.
Yeah.
Like he brings the Black Order, he brings
Oh.
a fuck ton of Chitauri and shit, but then you have to give that to Darkseid too, who brings against all the armies of
He has-
Apocalypse,
he- yeah, that's what I was
Granny
gonna say. He
Goodness
has
and
an-
the Furies.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like
Which-
Darkseid has an entire planet.
Yeah, like
right. So which is
fuck.
more powerful? Is the Black Order more powerful, or is
But I would
Granny
actually-
Goodness and the Furies.
I
and
might actually say that the Black
Calabac
Order would beat the Furies.
would beat like and like Calabac
Like
and
Sentinel,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Black Dwarf would fuck Calabac up
Yeah.
big time.
so?
So Thanos has the minions, but I think Darkseid has the
Darkseid
power.
has the single,
Yeah.
the one-on-one.
Does he have the boom
Right.
tube too? In this fight?
Yeah, but he has a built-in mother box on him at all times.
Yeah.
So he could boom tube around.
Yeah, Darkseid boom tubes at will. And he Omega beams at will. The only thing he doesn't do is anti-life equation at will, which would just break the fight.
Right.
Right.
And
I
same
mean, it's
thing
just
if Thanos
it's
had
just
the gauntlet.
that's what I was gonna say. It's just the same thing with the
It's your
gauntlet.
MacGuffin. It's,
Right,
it's
the
my
gauntlet.
unwin button.
It's the
Mhm.
gauntlet.
So no. So yeah, I guess without the gauntlet, Thanos really isn't much of a threat to
But
Darkseid.
that and like if you go to the history of the characters, like Darkseid has always been like
What if we
a threat to like the universe, and Thanos didn't start off as a threat.
right until he got the gauntlet?
Like Thanos flew around with like a helicopter in the 70s and got arrested by NYPD.
What the actual fuck? Like, isn't
I
he
don't
like an
know.
alien from the Titan, the moon of Titan?
Sure.
Right.
Isn't he supposed to be like
Like
mutant
Thanos
version
did
of
not Thanos did not start off as a universe threat.
Right. Yeah.
didn't he used to be like isn't he supposed to be like the mutant version of a fucking Inhuman or something? He's supposed to be like some super
Well, like-
being.
Like I don't like if I'm remembering comics correctly, like I don't think Thanos was a huge universe threat until Infinity Gauntlet.
So he just gets the gauntlet together and like what makes himself like physically a universe threat?
I mean, pretty much.
And it just never
yeah, once
nobody
you have
changes
all
it.
those
And
gems
collects the
together,
stones.
What if we give
You
him
are-
like a couple gems, not all of them?
Doesn't
Like-
that mean pick a gem?
So not time, not time, because that's not cheat button, right?
Fuck the time gem.
Yeah.
Well, if you got any
What if
others,
we
you
give
better
him
not
like
make
the
mistakes.
reality?
What if we no, not reality, because then he can just warp everything. So what if we give him the power gem, which gives him more power,
Yeah.
and then we give him the soul gem?
I mean, if you have the soul gem, that's the I win gem. That's the
Right.
I rip
Okay.
your
That's
fucking
why
soul
it
out
hasn't
gem.
even been
Shang
So let's-
Tsung.
yet.
So let's do the power gem and the space gem.
No.
Because
Why
that-
am I giving
because-
Thanos a fucking handicap?
Because it's not
So-
it's not a handicap. Listen, so if the reason I say this because you have Omega beams
Okay.
and you have boom tube.
Yeah.
So you have space, which allows Thanos to warp around as well as Darkseid
with
can,
the boom tube.
and you have another power, which is Omega beams.
So we're giving him the Tesseract and the power gem.
Yep.
Power gem is the purple one.
Ether.
Is it the red one?
Yeah.
Eighth is a red
So
one.
what's the purple one? They got
Soul.
No.
Guardians? The
No.
Guardians
Soul
gem.
hasn't
Oh.
been released yet.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
the purple one in Guardians?
I thought that was the power
That's
gem.
the
Purple is
that's the
the-
reality.
That's the reality. gem.
Reality.
Well, shit.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So we'll give him the red ether and the blue space.
All right, Darkseid wins.
I think it's closer now. I think it will be closer because you give Thanos more power and you give him the ability to travel as well as Thanos or Darkseid can.
He boom tubes back away if the fight's even getting remotely
Right.
heated for himself. As soon as he boom tubes, Omega beams go off, he wins.
But the space gem gives Thanos the ability to be everywhere at the same time.
I feel like the argument in Thanos, like I feel like Thanos' defense in court right now is like arguing a moot point.
It
Like
is.
if he has even one gem, he's already technically lost the battle because he needed
Right.
because then like fucking the Darkseid just goes, oh, I suddenly know the anti-life equation. You don't have free will anymore, Thanos. You're
And
my
Omega
bitch.
beams track, right? Like
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
miss.
Right.
Only
They track.
So what I'm saying is the space gem is he can be everywhere at the same time.
The only person to ever dodge an Omega beam is the Batman. The only person to survive an Omega beam is Superman.
Okay.
I think Thanos is strong enough to survive an Omega beam.
I think he would survive.
I still think it's going to hurt like fuck.
Oh,
well.
absolutely. But still, we'll be getting hit with the gauntlet with full power, the power gem.
Didn't Batman technically survive the Omega beams?
They only got
It didn't kill
transported
him,
back
yeah,
in time,
just
but they left
transported
a
him for
skeleton.
Time.
Okay.
We'll just
The Lost World.
it hit him. That's all you need.
Yeah.
He got hit.
Sure. You're
He
right.
did get hit. And he was gone for a
the
while.
less said about the resurrection of Bruce Wayne, the better.
I mean, it's no death and return of Superman.
No. He didn't come back with a sweet mullet.
Son of a bitch. Ugh.
We were looking at those today.
God damn it. Andy.
90s Superman?
Any,
Yeah.
Great.
why? You know what? The
Phenomenal.
mullet to Superman is the nips on Batman.
The
This is like an
nips on
SAT
Batman.
question.
All right, so we're gonna say Darkseid wins.
Darkseid.
Yeah, Darkseid wins definitely.
And I think most people would agree with us. If you don't, let us know. But I'm pretty sure Darkseid wins.
Which is kind of why I'm like, I guess I've been kind of a stick in the mud about Marvel movies lately. I feel kind of bad about this because I'm not trying to hate on Marvel as much, but I know that Darkseid is a much better villain than Thanos, and all anyone's seen is Thanos because DC can't get their act together.
Right.
So I'm just kind of like disappointed that like they'll never see Darkseid like what I've seen, like animated
how
series,
people see Thanos.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Right.
because look at the animated series Darkseid voiced by Michael Ironside. It's
Yeah.
a great villain.
Right.
I want that. I just want it in live action.
Right. I mean,
It's not going to happen.
I don't.
I'm
I
getting
don't.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Dead.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he died.
When the hell did that happen?
Like-
Years ago.
2 or 3 years ago.
Quite a while ago.
Right. So
I
yeah,
just watched The Island.
but we would agree that the Black Order would rape.
Would
Yeah.
destroy the. Whoa.
Whoa. Take another row word. Let's go with wreck.
Right. I can't say it.
It rhymes with
Liar,
grape.
liar.
It rhymes with grape.
Wreck.
Yeah.
No Furies.
Yeah, Black Order. Thanos has better subordinates. Darkseid has better
Okay.
singular power. I think that's kind of where we come from. But since we can't let his
You can't let them fight
gang
this
come
battle.
in, yeah,
True. Okay. Settled.
cool,
Fatality.
dude. I believed you, but I didn't. Oh, I'm depressed.
My
I literally
heart
just
felt-
watched The Island. That's
He
depressing.
passed away in
I
2012.
like how you both
So
looked up at the same
just
time.
looked it up.
I love Green Mile too.
Yeah.
It
All
sucks,
right.
bro.
I forgot he was in the island.
We'll have to get somebody else then.
All right. The Rock. No, The
He's
Rock's
already Black Adam.
All right. So what's our next fight?
What's the next fight?
So
who's next on the docket?
Let's go with
Round
switch
two,
it up
the fight card.
and put a couple girls together.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We're going to
Hey,
take.
can you say that less sleazy?
I don't think you can.
Let's get the girl. Let's get the girls in the ring.
Oil them up.
Oil 'em
Whoa,
up.
all right.
All right,
No,
all right,
man.
stop.
Man,
No, neither one of these
Man,
women
I made
would do
the
it.
joke of saying it less sleazy.
Aren't you the person who also asked, like, when we were having the anime episode, would Bakugo's jizz explode shit? Like,
Yes.
Tim, you're like
Look.
king of like fucked up
Find the
comment.
line and then
Like,
jump.
you
right
are the
over it.
fucking line. Like, wherever Tim goes, don't go past
Yeah,
that.
don't go past that.
Don't go
Don't
past
do
that
that.
line.
That is it.
I don't like your boundaries.
Fuck your boundaries.
It's up. They're
It's,
mine.
it's America. It's America.
All right, go
We'll
on.
stay in the Marvel versus DC, and we came up with Jessica Jones
Okay.
Okay.
versus Supergirl.
Oh,
Jessica Jones, hands down.
Yeah, Jessica Jones.
And here's why. Like, so Supergirl is always at 100%, but she's also of the super family.
Yeah.
And she's not gonna
She
try to
doesn't kill.
like no.
But-
Maybe
Yeah,
when
she-
Darkseid had mind control over her, but that ain't the case here.
Yeah.
but
She's
then here's
not-
my counter. Jessica Jones' body is still breakable. Like her skin's still puncturable.
Like if she
She-
gets hit by some heat vision,
Right.
Yeah.
So I
But
mean, yes,
She's not a good flyer either.
she
but she's ruthless as fuck.
She's
dude.
ruthless.
Yeah, I think that Jessica Jones is going to break some bones that Supergirl will not.
yeah,
right.
Will hesitate.
Supergirl would. Jessica Jones would
It's not
just,
going to hesitate.
Yeah,
Jessica
Jessica's not
Jones
gonna
won't
hold
kill
back
her,
at all.
but she will keep going until
Right, exactly.
Supergirl finally gets like, all right, Uncle.
yeah,
Like,
I know.
she can lift a boat. Like I've seen the fucking comic when she was
Oh, Jessica
Crystal.
Jones can.
She can lift like
Right.
a fucking like
Yeah, she's
huge
very
yacht.
strong.
She's
Yeah.
super strong.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing strength on strength. I think that's I think Jessica Jones won't hold back and she'll go full destructor. I'm just saying, will her body hold up within the fight?
If she gets like a fucking grip on Supergirl early and
Oh, yeah.
incapacitates her, and all she
Yeah.
has to do is put her in a fucking headlock
I mean,
and like just
And
go night night, go night
are
night.
we saying the same way before in a neutral site? Is there a yellow sun?
Yes, I mean the whole fight's fucking pointless if she doesn't get a yellow
I
sun.
mean, yeah, I think
What
that
about a red sun?
no.
I think that Jessica Jones will fight smarter or would fight smarter.
Okay,
I
Then
think
I can
so.
agree with that.
But Jessica Jones, while she could poorly fly, she still maintains mostly human levels of like needing oxygen intake. So she's not going into like the stratosphere.
So are we
Oh,
claiming?
right.
So Supergirl could just literally grab her, fly straight up, wait for her
Yeah,
to go night night.
See, I don't like that
Bring her
argument.
back.
I don't like that argument because that's the same argument
But
you
she
can
has
use
flight,
against
amazing
everybody.
flight.
You can use that against the Hulk. Like you can't do that.
Hulk can breathe in space.
Yeah, Hulk is cool in space.
I know that's always everyone's argument though. They just got taken out of space till they fall
Well, I
asleep.
mean,
but
No,
she literally
that doesn't
could.
work on the Hulk. Sorry, guys.
But
I'm
it would
saying.
Jessica Jones.
All right, but
Right.
yeah, you got a point though. Okay, I'm not saying that like Supergirl isn't like she has a physical leg up on Jessica Jones. The power levels are highly different, but I'm talking about the way Jessica would fight. I think that she is
Ruthless.
strong enough
Mhm.
to fuck up a Kryptonian if she gets the drop on her,
right.
and just because she's not going to stop. If she gets the first hit in, she's going to get the last. Supergirl's just be like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
She'll just bring Purple Man with her.
What? No,
No,
outside.
let's not bring that guy in.
Yeah, let's
Supergirl.
Come here, Supergirl.
Come here, Kara. Kara.
Kara.
Come here.
I love that you guys like are quoting fucking Purple Man, and you're like, you have the pride in your eyes.
I know.
You're so like proud of yourselves. Like,
Let's talk about this guy.
Yeah, having Jessica Jones was dangerous enough. If he had Kara Zor-El,
That's no.
that guy should just be put down.
Yeah, he was well in the show.
oh shit! If he just had
Spoilers,
Spoilers.
bro. I've only watched season one.
That was in
It
season
happens
one.
at the end of season one.
You're right, it did. I fell asleep.
So
don't tell the wife.
so we'll
I
say-
fell asleep.
we'll
Shit,
say
too.
Supergirl will not push herself far enough to defeat Jessica. Jessica would push herself.
Supergirl's going for like an incapacitate. Jessica Jones going for like, I'm going to end you.
I'm gonna beat you into a pulp.
But I don't know. One, it is a yellow sun, and Jessica
And
Jones
her
might
skin
not.
is impenetrable, so it would probably hurt Jessica's hands even to hit her.
It would be just a cool fight. You know what? It doesn't matter who wins because we win because we get to see the fight. That's the
true.
best part.
That's a great
we
fight.
win.
I like that one. I like that fight. Good job, Andy, or whoever thought of that one. High five.
That was a team
Combo
effort.
effort.
Combo breaker.
I think one I was thinking about was like, so we had one of our previous guests, Josh, messaged on our Facebook when we were talking about the new Venom movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said that so we were like, well, Venom. And what's another big McFarlane? Like Venom was designed by Todd McFarlane, the first Venom. So who's another McFarlane property that has a living symbiote suit?
There's only one.
Spawn. So Josh made a comment about how like
symbiote, you fuck.
So Josh made a comment about how the new Venom looks like a Spawn reject.
It kind of does.
Yeah. So I mean, so that made me think like McFarlane versus McFarlane. Like who wins between Venom, McFarlane Venom, and Todd McFarlane Spawn?
Venom, because I don't like Spawn.
So first of all, who's controlling Venom, or who's?
It's Eddie Brock. It's Eddie Brock in the Venom suit.
Okay, it's Eddie Brock.
And then we're doing Al Simmons Spawn.
We
are doing Al Simmons Spawn.
Yes, man, that's a tough fight.
Are we going
like my answer,
anti-hero, or are we going
no?
We're talking about put them in a fucking alley.
Villain.
We're going like
villain Venom or anti-hero Venom.
It's the same.
Yeah,
it's the same
fucking thing, dude.
I thought anti-hero Venom. Well, yeah, he does kill.
I mean,
he still
look,
kills.
like
He still
you
kills.
just put him in an alley and fight, and have John Leguizamo in clown makeup, watching and giggling.
Only Matt Gargan did the human eating, right? Like
What's that?
Eddie Brock didn't do like people eating. Matt Gargan.
No, that was Matt Gargan.
Yeah, when Matt Gargan was in the Venom suit, he was like a cannibal.
Yeah.
But Eddie never did that.
He didn't.
But Eddie will kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so will Spawn.
Spawn will definitely kill because he's a little demon.
No, as much as I
he's an assassin too. He's a trained killer.
Yeah.
As much as I love Eddie Brock Venom, I would have to say that Spawn would win the fight.
Hell magic.
Yeah, hell magic.
Yeah.
Chains.
He has.
You know what? I don't think the suit really is that big of a factor.
Well, I think it's equal because anything the symbiote can do, the suit and cape and chains can do.
So I think the suits cancel each other out at that point because the suits are going to react the same way.
Then you have dark magic.
Yeah, then you have the only things they got left is Eddie's
symbiote has too many.
I will write a news article, scathing news article about you, Spawn.
Sound, vibrations.
Sound doesn't fire even kind of get him.
Fire scares him.
Yeah,
it's Spawn or Venom.
Venom is the symbiote.
It's Sonic's
Sonic
fire.
You're literally playing into Spawn's strength.
Pros, yeah.
Or symbiote.
We're arguing about how to pronounce symbiote.
It's symbiosis, therefore it's symbiote.
Technically,
symbiote.
I've said symbiote my whole life, and you know what the fucked up part is? I know that's wrong. It is symbiote.
I don't even.
I don't care. Symbiote for life, bro.
Symbiote.
Thank you.
Symbiote.
Stupid, sexy Venom trailer.
Plus, oh man, Spawn's suit is also self-reactive too. He doesn't have to think about it.
But so is Venom.
Venom has to think. Not the person. Venom itself has to think.
Well, yeah, but it's responding itself. Like he doesn't have to wait for a command from Eddie to block something.
Right, man. And Spawn can't die. He'll just come back.
I mean, no, you technically can kill Spawn. You have to behead them.
I mean, you have to behead him.
I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't 100% know.
To kill Spawn, you have to physically behead him.
Like I do Venoms or
normal body
Thanos.
Normal body blows or like through the heart or like, tearing off limbs. He'll just regenerate. Like, it doesn't matter.
Or force him to use enough magic that he gets sent back to hell.
Right. He'll just come back.
Right.
Now, if you decapitate him.
I love Spider-Man, but Venom has lost to Spider-Man.
Sure has.
Right.
Yes.
So going against Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
I think Spider-Man could kill Spawn.
Oh. I don't know, man.
I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Superior Spider-Man can do it.
Is street level. Venom is a borderline street level
villain.
Until they took him into the fucking Guardians and Space Knight.
Flash Thompson.
God damn. No.
Yeah, no, I think Spawn wins this round, guys.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sorry, Marvel.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Venom.
I gave you Jessica Jones, but I'm probably wrong, unfortunately.
No, I like Jessica Jones over Supergirl.
What about let's get out of comic books for a little bit. Let's talk about some. So I've been on a giant robot kick. I've been trying to find games that I can play that let me pilot a giant robot.
Yeah.
Hell
Not having a lot of luck, by the way.
Titanfall.
I played Titanfall 2 to the point of platinum. I can't do it anymore. I've been trying to play 2D side scrollers, but I love a good giant robot. And we've all played Overwatch for a long ass time.
Yeah.
So Andy, you mentioned what about Diva from Overwatch?
In her suit, mech suit.
In Mecha.
In the mech.
Versus ED209
from RoboCop.
Okay, first question. Can she use her super?
Yes.
After
It's part of her
fighting,
suit.
only if she's fighting long enough to get her
Then
super.
guess what? Game over.
Nerf this.
Nerf this. Oh man, that wasn't such a good fight. I
Well,
feel like ED209
So
is gonna do better. He just
E209
gets his
has
ass
to
kicked
get
quickly.
has to beat her fast enough that she doesn't build up her super.
Yeah,
So can we
if he
get-
just does a DPS meltdown
But she has her defense array that can block most of that shit.
for
Anyway.
a few seconds.
Yeah, but he's got enough bullets to keep going.
True.
Like before she gets her super, ED209 would have already pulled her down. He's like fucking Bastion.
Yeah.
But like better Bastion. Freeze. I love ED209. I want one.
Freeze.
So,
dirtbag.
so if he can burn through her suit and then she gets out and then she can still do damage and get her suit back.
I mean, he fucked up that OCP executive real quick.
Yeah, he
I
did.
think the second Diva's outside of her suit. ED209's got this. And he's got the ammo.
yeah, she's
got
no
the
tracer
mobility.
outside of her suit.
As long as she doesn't go downstairs. And ED209, can we give ED209 like Skynet AI level in it? Or are we just doing basic movie ED209?
I mean,
It's
basic
gotta be
movie.
basic movie,
Basic
man.
movie.
For those of you, like, I can't believe we've been talking this whole time about ED209. Not everybody remembers
Oh.
Ed 209
Well,
from RoboCop.
If you've watched RoboCop, the giant
Two-legged.
If you-
bipodal,
if you, bipedal.
Bipedal.
If,
It worked.
if you get beyond Peter Weller getting massacred to death,
which everyone did.
I love that movie. I love
We're talking about the
RoboCop.
original RoboCop,
yeah,
not the remake. Please,
yeah, 12
please do not.
no. Peter Weller wasn't the remake. Fuck the remake.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Buckaroo Banzai.
12-year-old me had a hard time getting past Peter Weller.
I had no connection to him.
The gore.
Fuck him.
Oh,
No,
man,
the
they
gore.
ripped his body to pieces,
Yeah, just-
dude.
I mean the gore.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I love Robo. Yeah, but Ed 209 is super cool because that wasn't who did the special effects for that? It's somebody incredibly famous, and I'm brain farting.
In RoboCop,
Yeah, who did Ed 209? They did like Terminator.
Yeah.
Stan Winston.
Stan Winston. Thank you. Yes, ED 209 is a Stan Winston creation.
So I do think
That I didn't know.
if Diva can hold her own until she gets her super, it's obvious, it's the name of the super, game over.
Yeah, but I don't think she will. I don't think Ed's going to let her get that far.
I think you're right. But she still has those missiles now that she can probably knock him out a little bit.
So we're going with current Diva.
Oh,
All right.
we're not going current Diva?
Well, GG then. I guess Diva's going to win.
GG.
Game over.
Winky face.
LOL.
So now you bring up, so we'll say it can go either way depending on the actual fight.
Yeah, I mean, like as long as it's
That's
not
all-
in a
that's a-
stairwell,
that's a-
ED209's got a
That's
chance.
a coin flip. That's a coin flip, right?
But if Diva learns his weakness,
Yeah, it's a coin flip.
it could be. But it is, I think, about like, if somebody says, "Hey, Diva, he's weak against steps," I think that fight might be over.
Yeah.
Her
Right.
mobility of flight gives
That
her
too.
a little bit of an edge too.
But he's like a fucking walking anti-air
Yeah, he can
turret.
just lock on.
Just lock on.
Yeah.
And be like, just lead
There's no
you, just lead
person
you a
inside of
little
him.
bit.
It's literally AI.
It's a robot.
Yeah, I
has
think
tracking.
I think it's a coin flip.
As long as she could last.
But
Like
this,
you said, if she nerfs this,
yep, she nerfs this.
it's done.
I agree. But this brings up another fight I just thought of after this talk. So we coin flip that one, right?
Well, I think it doesn't matter who wins that fight because in the end, May shows up and interrupts the fight, and whichever team she's on is the one that wins.
Oh, fucking May.
Fuck you, May.
Jeez, May.
If you main May, get the fuck out.
Whoa, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can't be your
cancer.
friend.
May's cancer.
I've never played Overwatch.
You're
so.
fine. You have a main May
Yeah, May is the devil. I hate May. With a
or
passion.
Hanzo.
Oh, and you know what? Yeah, shooting
Hanzo
logs.
mains.
Is May the one that's on
You're
there
s-
on there advertising a whole lot with like 2 guns and she's got like the
That's
little
Tracer.
Tracer.
Oh, okay.
I need
Tracer's fine.
healing. I'm a Genji main. I need healing.
All right. So the fight I just thought of because we talked about this. We talked about RoboCop, right?
Mhm.
What about RoboCop versus Judge Dredd?
Ha! I like that.
I got. Oh man, dude! Like
I
Judge
like
Dredd.
that.
Or does Judge Dredd get full ammo on his Peacemaker?
Yeah. So is RoboCop.
Oh well, the fucking RoboCop gun's like a rapid
I
fire,
know.
burst powered Desert Eagle
Yep.
gun. That thing shoots through schools.
But his Peacemaker can fire off
That's
every
a line
kind
from
of
Johnny to Johnny Dangerously. Please don't get mad at me for that joke. Joe Piscopo does a line where he talks about his giant gun, and he's like, "It shoots through schools, Johnny." Then
I know the movie. I know the movie. I don't think I've ever
my
seen
mother
Johnny
hung me on a
Dangerously.
hook once.
I don't think I've ever seen Johnny Dangerously.
It's a son
Yeah, I
of
have
a
no
bitch and
idea what
Kodak
you're
sucking.
talking about.
It's a movie that was like that Michael Keaton did in the 80s. It was
Yeah.
like Joe Piscopo and
Mr. Mom.
God.
No.
Hey, can you be? Hey, Phil, can you be a deer and punch him for me?
Like, eh.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm thinking you give both of them you give Judge Dredd his full rounds and every round type possible that he has in his Peacemaker.
Man, I
Dude,
think I might give it to RoboCop.
Judge Dredd has killed many a cyborg.
That's true.
Yeah, I would have to
Sure.
go with Judge Dredd on
Killing a
this one.
cyborg is like fucking Tuesday to Judge Dredd. I don't feel like
I don't know,
RoboCop's
like,
winning this fight.
I don't know, like,
but RoboCop can take more damage.
That's what here was my thought was that RoboCop can take more damage, and I mean essentially like Judge Dredd is still human and can get worn down.
But I think Judge Dredd is gonna like. This just comes down to one of those like thinking ahead situations.
Right.
Sure.
Judge Dredd will find a way. Really.
Sure.
That's just Judge Dredd, man. He's killed zombies from alternate dimensions that are also judges. He's killed Judge Death.
Right.
So
I agree. I think this would be a Judge Dredd win.
RoboCop's kind of clanky. He's not
as smooth.
and he got ripped to fucking pieces by a bunch of nerds and the dad from that 70s show. Dumbass.
Red.
Well, fucking Red kills RoboCop, bro.
This is true. Well, yeah, but human RoboCop.
That would be a great fight, though.
They
God, that'd
fucking saw. Oh, is it the second movie where they saw him up? I think that might be the second movie.
Maybe.
Probably.
with the giant drug dealer who gets his own Ed 209 body.
Yeah.
With
That's the
fancy
second one.
clothes.
That's the second one.
I like that one too.
It's been a while since I've seen 2 and 3.
3 was that's
But
Rocket Pack RoboCop.
one-
We're not talking about
Yeah,
that. Let us forget
The
that.
first RoboCop has my favorite movie error in it. Because there's a scene where like a newscast is talking about RoboCop and he throws someone out a window and you see the feet bounce up and down from the pad that the guy landed on.
Oh.
Oh.
Who are you siding with, Sweeney, in this one?
I'm going
It's
Judge
Judge
Dredd.
Dredd.
man.
Judge Dredd.
All right.
I think I'm the only one that's thinking
Yeah, I went
RoboCop.
With your talk of these two characters that use big, giant, oversized guns, that gave me a thought of one of my favorite big, oversized guns.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Boom.
Big one.
Christ.
Hellboy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, man. The fucking the Samaritan doesn't have the ammo.
No, not
No, he's
against
thinking of a
them.
different fight.
A new
yeah,
fight.
Yeah.
Hellboy versus John Constantine.
Oh, God. John Constantine.
Hellboy.
He can banish demons.
Yeah, but Hellboy would shoot him with the Samaritan way before he got the chance. Hellboy's
And
assumed
Hellboy
I
he's
don't
a
know,
finds a
hero.
way
man.
back.
I don't know, man. Constantine talked the devil out of, giving he getting his soul back.
Right.
I fucking love that scene where Keanu Reeves just looks back at him and just gives him the bird as he's going into heaven. I was like, all right, because a lot of people hated the Keanu Reeves Constantine movie.
I love
I haven't seen it for a long time, but I will say that I didn't like it.
I loved it.
But I do like Matt Ryan's Constantine a whole lot.
I loved Keanu Reeves as Constantine.
That scene at the end with the devil and Keanu, and he's self-sacrificed,
Yep.
and then he gets to go to heaven. That whole scene makes the movie for me.
He's Constantine's going to be a regular character on Legends of Tomorrow next season.
Can't watch that show, bro.
It's a bad show.
I'm a DC fan.
It's not great, but
I think Constantine would probably end up winning that
yeah.
if he is prepared for it.
Which he would be.
If it's just Hellboy comes across him and Constantine's not
Now,
prepared. Yeah,
Are we
it's-
saying full horned Hellboy?
Yeah, are we talking Beast of the Apocalypse Hellboy?
no?
No, I'm talking regular
He can do
Hellboy.
that.
Shaved horn.
He can do that though. He can turn into that form
He
at
can do
will.
it.
Yeah.
But I still think Constantine, he deals with demons. He knows how to handle demons.
This is a special kind of demon we're talking about, though. Hellboy,
Oh,
Hellboy's
with the-
knowledge about the mystic arts is pretty almost as good as Constantine's.
absolutely. But Constantine's dealt with the devil directly.
Right.
All right. Constantine versus
But
Trigon.
has he ever dealt with a Samaritan shoved up his British ass?
Probably not. But he'd probably come back.
And the trigger till it goes click.
He could probably come back somehow.
So can the devil. I don't know, man. I guess I don't really know enough about
I think that's an infinite loop.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Even if he
they Dormammu each other.
yeah, Hellboy always finds a way back.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Constantine has come to
What
bargain.
is this? What's going on?
The two of them just keep going back and forth for eternity. That's the fight that ends the apocalypse.
That's it.
All right, cool.
That's an infinite loop.
Just neat.
Yeah.
Banishment and then return on each side.
On each side.
I'm just telling you, I think the Samaritan would find a way to get
But I think even if you
used
kill him,
before he could finish
I think
reciting
if you
any-
even kill him, he probably will come back somehow. Constantine, I mean.
Constantine.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, are we talking about
The
Keanu
devil
Reeves?
would just bring him back to just keep watching this fight.
Devil's already brought him back, and God it's already pardoned him. So I mean, I'm pretty sure either way he goes.
Well, he pardoned him once. That doesn't mean Constantine's not going to fuck up again.
True.
Maybe
But is he
killing-
fucking up in the moment?
Maybe killing Hellboy was fucking up.
We
and
didn't
he
say
has to
kill
go-
him. We said banish him.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, like this is two characters that I kind of feel like
They might not even fight.
who
They might
wins the
walk in
fight
and be like,
between
"What's up?"
Superman and Kryptonite.
Right.
Like it just keeps. It's the circle of life, and it never ends. Constantine
They
fights.
might not
Hellboy
even
for
fight each other.
eternity.
They might be like, you know what, you're cool.
All right. Well, then what was the point of Fanboy Fight Night?
Fanboy get a long night.
Let's be pals and go fight a mutual evil like every other duo
That might
team up
actually
story.
be kind of a cool team up.
It would
They
be
have
really
to work
cool.
together.
Constantine and Hellboy, they're both DC.
DC, get on it.
Hellboy's Dark Horse.
Then why the fuck is it in Injustice?
Same with
Because
Ninja.
they-
Isn't Dark
because
Horse
they probably
partially owned by
Turtles is,
DC?
No,
What the fuck then?
I probably just came to a deal.
Why that? No,
Same
no
as the
deals.
Turtles. The
No
Turtles aren't in
deals.
DC.
Yeah,
It should be.
They should be.
I mean, they're doing a crossover with Batman again
Yeah.
already.
They also did a crossover with the Power Rangers.
Mike, you don't eat with your mouth full. I read those panels.
Did you see the Power Ranger Turtles crossover?
No, but
There's what?
Oh, yeah.
oh, okay.
I
Here we
didn't
go.
know.
You gave me a great idea. Superpowered teams. Who wins the Power Rangers versus Planeteers?
Power
Power
Rangers.
Oh, you dicks. One can shoot fire out of his hands, and if they if by their powers combined, they summon a god like an
They get a
avatar of the
Megazord.
The second the one yells out "heart," everyone laughs so hard the Planeteers just
Yeah,
forfeit.
planet. Shit. Wow. All right.
Oh.
And it's just grumpy Don Cheadle coming out.
Okay, here's a better fight with the Planeteers versus the Care Bears.
Oh, dude, this is the most boring fight I've ever gonna watch.
Care Bears win.
They would
With the-
stare
yeah,
the shit out of them.
you know
Care
the Care-
Bears stare.
You know the Care Bear stared was like 800 megawatts of fucking heat. You know how much energy that generates? Like Kamehameha out of your fucking colorful, beautiful tattooed belly.
Grumpy Bear shitting his clouds all over people,
Yeah, and the Care Bears have like
making everyone
flight. They have
depressed,
cars that
killing
fucking
themselves.
fly. Who are they fighting
I
again?
don't think that was Grumpy's power.
That's Grumpy's powers, making people commit
The
suicide.
planet.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This got dark real quick.
It's the wrist slitty bear. You're not welcome in Care-a-Lot. That's fucked up.
Tastes his
You're the
bullet.
one-
I
You're the
know
one
some
that said it.
offensive shit on this show, but let me tell you, I just don't get it. Oh my
We just
lord,
turned the Care Bears into like.
that's dark shit, man. Care Bears versus Gummy Bears.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, what was that movie that like there's like that horror
The Care
movie?
Bears movie.
No,
I think that's the actual title of the film, Sweeney.
They went out on a limb to get that one.
It wasn't exactly like a real brain.
I'm talking about the horror movie
surgery.
where people watch the video and they kill themselves.
The
afterwards.
Ring?
The Ring?
No, they didn't kill themselves in the ring.
VHS
No,
The other
it was like
Ring?
Literally have no
UHF?
idea.
it was like static or something. I don't
frequency.
know. 7 days.
Literally have
That's
no
the
idea.
ring. No,
I don't know.
Right,
Pulse?
yeah, I literally have no idea.
it was bad. It might have been Pulse. It was bad. Same thing that he just described. People got so depressed they killed themselves after watching the movie.
That's the
That's fun.
Grumpy Care Bear's power.
Jesus
He
Christ.
just stares his sad
Yeah.
cloud on him.
I think they outnumber them too, like by a shit ton.
Oh, the
Because
Care Bears, yeah.
the Care Bear cousins are going to show up too,
Oh,
and those
God,
motherfuckers don't fuck around, dude.
that lion just
Okay,
started mauling
yeah,
the
dude.
shit out of people.
What's the lion's name?
Lion
Yeah, hiccups. I
That's
can't.
fucking
Thundercats.
Thundercats, douche. All right, Thundercats versus the Masters of the Universe.
Oh. With the sword?
Of course, both Lion-O gets
With
the Sword of
Battle
Omens.
Yeah.
Yes, He-Man form and Battle Cat, and it's Lion-O with the Sword of Omens, and we'll give him.
Panthro.
No, I was going to say Snarf. We'll give him
Snarf.
Snarf.
Then He-Man all day.
He-Man.
Really?
And I love me some Thundercats, but
You love
He-Man
me.
would win.
He-Man can fight magic too.
I mean,
So,
He-Man because I've never seen an episode of Thundercats.
What?
What?
He-Man because Dolph Lundgren.
I know we're watching.
Because Dolph
tomorrow night.
Lundgren. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I mean, if you can find is Thundercat streaming anywhere? Sorry, I have the hiccups.
Skeletor want Tutti Frutti.
I tried to watch. Like Thundercats was the shit when I was
Thundercats is
Yeah.
a little before my time.
and trying to rewatch it as you became an adult.
I mean,
It's hard.
Thundercats, Transformers, a
Concept is
little
still
before
good.
my time. G.I. Joe.
Adult Swim Cartoon Network did a short run of They remade Thundercats. They
Yeah, I remember
modernized
that.
it.
Yeah,
It only lasted like two
seasons,
two and a half
yeah.
seasons. It was a really damn good show, and it was like Avatar good. Like,
because I want to say it was like 2004, 2005 ish, something like that.
maybe a little bit later than that, like closer to the 7 through 10, maybe.
Okay,
But like, yeah, no, it was really good. Will Friedle did the voice of young Lion-O,
fuck,
and
really?
they explained like the fucking gem that's in
Eric Matthews.
Yeah, Eric Matthews, and they Topanga.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Topanga.
Topanga versus Winnie Cooper.
Oh, what
Topanga.
what was his name when he like went all like tribal?
runs with squirrels.
Runs with squirrels.
Yes, I still know that 15 fucking years later.
Dude, Topanga would fuck Winnie Cooper up.
Oh,
And it wouldn't-
absolutely.
It would be like, she would go like straight hippie child on her too. Like she'd kick her ass and then like smash her face with patchouli. Fuck you, Winnie. I don't ever understand what Kevin saw in Winnie. I just don't. I don't get it.
Because when he just backstabbed in the whole goddamn series.
Yeah, like she
Fucking
kept.
Winnie.
Didn't she date Paul for a while?
No.
Like that's a dick move, Winnie. Didn't she?
No, they were the big backstab was like they were dating for like a season, and at the end of a season, like she went to a different school and Kevin found her making out with another guy on a bus. And
Oh, that bitch.
Like the
Immediately.
second she got to the new school?
Yeah, she
it was
didn't
like
waste
a
any
few
time.
episodes
Did
later.
they officially break up before she moved?
No, they were still together.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, then yeah, she done fucked up.
See previous statement.
But if she said like, "Hey, you know, this isn't going to work," and Kevin didn't
That
really
did
got
not-
the hint, then that's not her fault.
No, that there was no. Hey, Kevin, this is
I'm
not
gonna
going to
get
work.
Winnie's back on this. I'm not going to give immediate like prospect of
No.
Kevin being like in the right here.
Hey.
No, this was like we're going to make this work, even though we're
And she just said,
Like-
"Fuck it."
like when like I think
Winnie.
the
We
episode.
went from talking about Darkseid
No,
versus
shut up.
Thanos
Hey,
to
hey,
Winnie
no.
Cooper.
I think the episode that she moved
It's a fictional character.
is the episode where he tells her that he loves her for the first time.
It's fictional characters. Fictional characters.
It smells like someone shit in your cereal.
Bong. It's fanboy fight night. Anyone fights. I don't get it. If it comes to your mind, like I want to see them fight. Like in that scene in Fight Club when he says, "Who would you fight?" My boss or my father. And
Right.
then they start like asking everybody, like, "Who would you fight?"
Meatloaf.
You'd fight Meatloaf?
No, I was just saying Meatloaf because he was
Bob.
Bob bitch
Oh,
tits.
Bob had bitch tits.
Yeah, Bob
Meatloaf.
did have bitch tits.
Meatloaf
what
versus
everyone
Elton
says.
John.
Fighting?
John.
Yeah, in a fight, like a physical
Meatloaf.
Oh,
fight.
physical fight Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
I don't know. I've seen Elton John do kung fu, guys.
I straight up said Elton John because I like Elton John's
Have you ever seen,
discography
have you
more
ever
than
seen
Meatloaf's.
Butterbean Box?
Yeah, I've seen Butterbean.
That's Meatloaf.
Damn.
He just takes all the hits and keeps coming.
I don't know if he's that
As,
big.
as he's singing,
Seems a little
and I
exaggerated.
would do anything.
I would think he'd do bad out of hell.
Meatloaf versus Tums.
But yeah, bad at hell, yeah.
Tums?
2 out
Like
of 3.
Tom-
It's like
Two
the
out of-
anti-acid.
I think Meatloaf wins. I
Tums.
think Meatloaf eats the
Have no
Tums and then
business.
suddenly doesn't have digestive problems.
I think that's not even a fight. That's like a
Yeah, what the fuck?
it's like,
Man,
that's like
you're
a
fucking fired.
What's happening?
that's a precursor to a fight.
What's happening right
Andy's
now?
done gone retired.
He's gone full Stevenson.
I think Annie needs to take you home.
No.
All right, so let's get back on track here. All right, So fights.
So Winnie Cooper.
Winnie Cooper. All right,
We were
versus Patty Mayonnaise.
what?
Don't come at me with that.
Yeah, man, that's my
Fuck.
childhood feels right there. Don't fuck with Patty. Patty's great.
Patty is Bay.
Patty is bae. You leave Patty Mayonnaise
Yeah,
alone.
don't. Yeah,
Patty Mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's clean.
Like I love Doug because like he was
Stop.
left-handed and a dork, and he had a cool
Yes.
dog named
And he
Pork
had,
Chop.
he had
and
Cool Man.
Quail Man.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
man.
But the coolest thing about like he had the crush on the girl that was like just super cool to everyone. Like, did
Right.
you ever in that show hear Patty talk shit about
Anyone?
No.
Did Patty ever do a
Even-
fucked
I like
up
how he
thing?
had
Even against
defending Patty Mayonnaise.
even against Roger Klotz, because
So that was my next fight. I was going to try to go for like bullies, right?
Okay.
Roger Klotz versus what was his name from Power Rangers? Skull.
Bulk and Skull.
Bulk and Skull.
That's two bullies
I
versus
don't know
one bully.
either one
Yeah,
of
but-
these that you've mentioned.
What the fuck?
He's never watched Power Rangers.
Or
Sweeney,
Doug?
You know this. Andy Renzetti has never watched Power Rangers.
I've never watched Power Rangers.
You never watched Doug?
Yeah, I know. I remember Doug, but
And Ren and
Well,
Stimpy
again,
and all
like,
that shit.
Well, if
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
fucking watch an episode of Thundercats, we're gonna fucking watch an episode of Doug.
I've seen Doug.
So
No,
Rogers.
then you're gonna watch it again.
So in Doug, Roger
Roger Klotz.
Roger
Hey,
Klotz is the
dude.
bully. He's the green guy.
Green Ginger.
All right.
Green Ginger. Remember him?
Ginger.
Oh my God! He's in
He's
every
got a
fucking
leather
episode.
jacket. He's got a really sharp green nose. He's green. Oh my God, and he's the only guy
We're
who
getting
dressed like
pet-
Fonzie in 1988.
Hey, we're getting real close to dick showing territory.
Tim, keep it in your pants, please.
No,
Andy,
I'm
just
not.
tell him you fucking remember it. We don't want to see his
I
penis.
remember the character that you're describing, but
I remember Roger Klotz,
All right.
Sweeney.
Do you remember Bulk and Skull?
Yes, there's two of them though, so it's not a fair fight
Well,
for
no,
Roger.
because Skull didn't never do anything.
I don't think Bulk.
Which is the? Never mind.
I think Roger's the type of motherfucker to stab a guy in an
He
alley.
would.
Though.
No, I was just about to ask which one was the fat one. Then I remembered one of them's named Bulk.
Bulk.
Right.
Bulk's the fat one.
Right.
And
Right.
Bulk and Skull have proven time and time again that they are all fucking talk.
Yep.
They have never once done anything
Most
of bully
bullies,
with.
are, most bullies are all talk.
Well, some bullies like use their.
What
It's
has
not all
Skeeter
bullies that
done?
talk.
Skeeter is not a bully.
oh,
Skeeter's
Skeeter's
Doug's
Doug's
fucking
friend.
Skeeter's the sidekick.
You're done, man.
He's
God.
blue.
Damn it.
You're dude. You're
Go
like,
watch fucking Doug.
yeah, dude. You're like in Killer Tofu like territory here. The
The
beats, like
banging on a
Ooh,
trash
ew.
can,
banging, banging on a trash
drumming
can.
on a street light,
Ooh, wee, killer
killer
tofu.
tofu.
I fucking hate you right now. I want to smack
I have
that
no idea what you're
face.
talking
Just
about.
makes me want to punch it.
Mm.
This man. Yes, Doug, high five. Yeah, so don't fuck with the goddess Patty Mayonnaise.
We're back on
Nobody-
that again.
No, Patty's like she defended Doug against fucking Roger. She's just cool to everyone.
True.
Don't fuck with Patty Mayonnaise. Oh, and then Nickelodeon ruined her. But we're not gonna go into that. Like whatever.
You mean Disney did?
Disney ruined her. Thank you. Nickelodeon was,
I was like,
good.
wait.
Patty
Nickelodeon
Mayonnaise.
was the original.
Yeah.
Disney ruined Patty Mayonnaise.
Because
Like,
when it was like high school or whatever.
Yeah,
And then
so
like
his fucking like
and then Doug's balls dropped.
his jorts got longer,
Yeah.
They were like khaki shorts.
and then he got like a long sleeve white shirt under his green vest.
I
that he
think so.
wears
Something
day
like
in,
that.
day
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, they were khaki shorts.
Didn't Porkchop die of like a liver failure or something? I don't remember.
If that is a thing that happened, I'm not aware of it, and I will fight Disney now.
I don't think that happened. I think
Okay.
that's just my
I'm just
fucked up
gonna-
mind at work. I'm sorry, Tim. It's okay. Porkchop
All right.
lived.
So let's go to our next battle.
Ripe
What do
old
we
age
got
of
here?
11.
What do we got?
Good.
Enough.
77 in human years.
Enough.
We have Robin Hood.
We said no. We said no arrows.
I'm pretty sure we said no archers tonight
No, that was
because we
our
lose. No
joke
matter-
at the end was the Robin Hood versus Hawkeye versus Arrow, and they all three kill each other.
Oh, then we
all
win.
win.
We
They,
win.
they all
Death
fire
to
one
Archer.
shot.
They all fire at the same time, taking
they
each
all
other
take
out.
their-
I thought you were gonna make a joke of like Robin Hood versus like
But-
Fox
It's a
Robin
Mexican
Hood.
standoff.
But
except
Bullseye
with-
doesn't really have to be an archer. I
Kevin
guess.
Costner,
Kevin Costner versus Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
or
versus
Kevin
Car- versus
Costner.
Carrie Ools.
Sorry.
We could say
Fuck Russell Crowe.
if we want to maybe counter that fight a little bit. What was in Pitch Black? What was
The Rock. No, I was kidding.
No,
Vin Diesel.
Diesel's character.
Vin Diesel's
Vin
character?
Diesel.
Oh, Riddick.
Riddick. What about Riddick versus Bullseye?
Why the fuck is Riddick fighting Bullseye?
Why not?
Because why?
This is the whole point of Fanboy Fight Night.
Yeah, but Fanboy Fight Night.
You're
I want
mixing
to know. I want to
genres,
know
you son of a
why.
bitch.
Why is Riddick and Bullseye in the same place?
Because Riddick can kill people with a whatever he wants. Right? He used a cup. He was going to use a paperclip.
I mean, he did kill a guy with a cup. That is pretty amazing.
And Bullseye is also resourceful and uses whatever's at his disposal to hit
But-
people.
But why are Riddick and Bullseye fighting?
I've never.
It doesn't
I've never
matter.
seen Pitch Black or any of the Riddick movies.
Oh
There's
my-
2 Riddick movies, right?
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
like 3,
yeah.
I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
That's
third
this
one's
one.
really good too.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Right.
And then there's
isn't
the
there-
third
isn't
one.
it just
That's
Riddick,
just
maybe?
Riddick.
I think
Yeah.
it's just Riddick. And Pitch Black was the first one.
Yeah,
Just
right,
Dance
right.
Riddick.
I think
Do you say just Dance Riddick?
Mhm.
that doesn't even what
Why?
relevance is that?
That's what he does.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't dance once.
Doesn't do that.
Oh no, that's Star Lord.
Oh my god.
Holy dog shit.
That's not even
Dance
close.
battles, right?
Vin Diesel plays Groot in Guardians. You
There you
fuck.
go. It's all tied together now.
I fucking
God.
No,
what?
I have never watched any of the Riddick movies.
Oh my
either.
goodness.
Why, dude? Pitch Black itself is a classic. That's a great sci-fi film.
I was just never like when I saw the trailers, I was never like, oh, I need to go watch this.
They're good books too.
You can still
Surprisingly.
watch them, even if you say that. There's a lot of movies I was like, I don't want to watch it. But I was like, oh, it's on Netflix. Let me go watch it.
I mean, when the discovery that like after Pitch Black is fine, But in the Discovery and Chronicles of Riddick, that he's from like a species like they're called Furians, and they're like, but they're space berserkers basically, and they just fuck anything up and everyone. And there's like a
And they can
prophecy
see
that
in the dark.
that's actually something. Yeah, he was born with like that. He claims he traded a pack of like a carton of smokes
The eyes.
for like a flash job in prison, but he was born like that. They're like perfect human predators.
Mhm.
So, and when you find that shit out, and then there's like a prophecy that a Furian will kill the leaders of the necromongers. They're just like spacefaring, like death worshippers. And like Riddick is getting hunted because he's the last Furian, like Superman. But instead of being like, get your cat out of a tree, like stabs the cat out of the tree. It's like, got it. Like Riddick's a dick. Like those books are cool.
Yeah.
I just
So do you want to give Riddick another fight then, not Bullseye?
yeah, let's
All right, let's do Riddick versus Predator.
Oh, that'd be a sick fucking showdown.
They both have vision abilities. One has cloaking.
Riddick could hunt him in the night.
We could hunt him. That's a good fight.
I'd watch that shit. I would watch that fucking movie. Does Riddick get a cup or a shiv?
He gets his knife.
He gets a whole knife. All right. Wow. Yeah, Riddick wins. I'm gonna say Predator loses because like how many times have we seen Predator successfully?
I mean, Predator lost to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was
predate
gonna
something.
say, yeah, he lost a human, plain human,
Predator's kind
Hey,
of
Arnold is not a plain human. All right,
humans, non-powered human.
Arnold is like a superior human.
We've only really ever seen Predator fail though. I've never seen Predator succeed. Have you? When did
Predator
Predator
versus
succeed?
Aliens, they were succeeding.
Barely. He's still got a fucking queen tail through the backside.
Oh yeah, that's the queen, man.
Like
I
all
want to
those.
see you take on a queen.
I wouldn't because I would have left.
Queens are
That's how I
massive.
win.
It's not winning. That's running away.
I'm alive.
That's forfeiting.
I won.
I don't know. I don't
It's
see.
not running away. It's,
They'd be like,
it's,
"Was
it's
the
just,
other one
it's a
alive?
tactical
Either one."
retreat.
I think Predator loses. I'm
I
sorry.
think so. I think Riddick gets him.
That'd be a comic book.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could do fucking Batman versus with the Ninja Turtles, not just once but twice,
They can do
then
Predator.
you can do
Riddick.
Predator Riddick. I'll read that.
And hell, they can fight in the jungle
Yeah, like I don't give a shit where it's held.
because Riddick can see just like the Predator can.
Maybe if they did in the Arctic, that'd be kind of cool. We've already seen that.
We kind of have seen that. I want to see it now. Can somebody make that fucking movie?
I'll make that movie. You got a Predator suit right over there.
Yeah, I'll wear my Predator suit. You can be Riddick.
I'll be Riddick. I'll be Fat Riddick. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, so furious. I'm a Furian. Okay,
All right.
that is a little cliche. No,
That's
in
all right.
retrospect, 2020.
So is Necromonger, but whatever.
Ugh. All right, let's not unargue our own argument.
All right. So what's next? We can always go with the cliche ones. I mean, we could talk about Wolverine versus Hulk. I mean, we could.
That's been done though. I feel like if anyone's ever answered the question, like okay, for example, we were staying away from Superman and Batman
right. Absolutely.
because neither one can beat each other and no one can beat them.
Right.
No one can beat the Batman. No one can beat Superman. They can't beat each other.
Right.
So they're off the table.
I kind of feel like the same is said for the Hulk too. I don't really think you can beat the Hulk.
You can. We kind of talked about the Hulk versus Doomsday,
Mhm.
because the Hulk would beat Doomsday, but then when Doomsday dies
Morphs.
from it, he comes back
Stronger
to
Doomsday.
not die to that again.
Right.
But Hulk would find a way, and then Doomsday would come
So that's-
back and
that's
figure out how to
it's
get
an-
past that phase.
It's an infinite loop.
Exactly.
So it's not really a losing. It's an infinite loop.
So it's a Constantine versus Hellboy scenario.
Yeah. Well, I think the Hulk versus anybody is kind of that scenario because as the Hulk gets madder, as he continues to try and it's not working, he's just going to continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger.
I feel like Superman might have a good chance against the Hulk only because of Hulk's complete lack of flight.
Right.
That sort
But
of
he can
puts him at a
jump.
huge disadvantage.
Pretty far.
Yeah, but he can't jump through space.
No,
Superman
he
can
can't.
move through weightless environment. That's something that all he has to do is say, all right, there's no stars or bodies of planet for a gajillion light years in that
Throw him
direction.
that way.
I mean, can we
Have fun floating, fucker.
put Superboy in a fight?
Which Superboy? This is important. Which Superboy? Connor Kent, John
Let's go
Kent.
Connor Kent.
You want to go with Connor Kent? We're not going to go with the actual Clark
Prime.
Kent Superboy Prime.
No.
No.
He can warp reality.
I was thinking more Connor Kent because I was trying to think like outside that's kind of like similar.
So
That's like-
tactile
and I was-
telekinesis Superboy.
That's like putting.
Sure. But I was thinking like Invincible versus Superboy.
I mean, if you want to do Super Prime, we have to do Richards.
Okay, cool. We'll do Batman sidekicks in a minute. All right, but no, this is an excellent point. Invincible versus Superboy.
yeah.
I think Invincible wins that, man. I hate to say that because I fucking love Superboy, especially Connor Kent.
Right.
So I'm gonna. I don't know who Invincible is. Sorry.
Oh, I think we talked about it when we were talking about like
Kirkman.
comics. When we were talking with our good friend Keith Creighton.
yeah.
Okay.
It's Invincible is a comic that Kirkman did like right before Walking Dead, where it's like Superman powers, but like Spider-Man like personal life
Backstory.
kind of thing, backstory kind
Okay.
of thing. So he's got flight, he's got super strength, he can like hold his breath in the in space, stuff like that.
Okay. Cool. So yeah.
No heat vision though. No.
No heat vision, no
ice
X-ray
powers.
vision.
It's just super
stuff like that.
fast, super flying, super strength, super
Okay.
durable.
Cool.
But yeah, him versus Superboy. But if we're talking tactile telekinesis, Superboy, I don't know if he's going to be able to use that very well in this fight.
Right. I mean, like if he uses it'd just be something that like Invincible could just brush off, really.
I feel like, especially like with the completion of that series, like Invincible's upper power levels are like Superman.
I wouldn't say like
strong.
but like I wouldn't say like end of series like Invincible.
Oh,
just
so
like
like in his prime Invincible.
yeah.
Like early years.
Yeah.
Teenager. I think it's gonna end up with everybody else's shit fucked up. Like, it's
Right,
gonna,
yeah.
like, like they're gonna like go the distance, and like you're gonna lose like L.A., New York, like
It's like
China,
Like
all
Superman
of China.
versus Zod.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna just fuck up. We're no matter who wins that fight, we lose.
Right.
Right, yeah.
All right. Alien versus Predator.
There was
We've seen that movie though, Sweeney, and we know who won.
We've seen it
lost.
twice. We've seen it twice.
Requiem was actually decent.
I haven't seen
Requiem was
Requiem.
good.
Requiem's better
I
than
saw
the first one.
and then I saw Requiem.
Yeah,
and I was
Requiem
like,
was
eh.
really good actually.
Getting to see a Pred alien on screen was
Yeah, that was
pretty.
kinda cool.
Also,
Yeah.
super gross.
Very weird.
we left out one of the great battles of the minds that you came up with earlier.
Yeah.
Reed Richards
Oh, I remember this.
versus Rick Sanchez.
Thank you. Yeah, this was one I really wanted to talk about. So I'm glad one of us remembered. Thank you, man. Yeah. So like Rick Sanchez at his height, Rick and Morty versus Mr. Fantastic, not God beyond his power.
not like Secret Wars.
Not Secret Force,
Stretchy,
Mr.
Fantastic.
Stretchy
Fantastic,
Mr. Fantastic.
like movie Mr.
I think-
Fantastic.
I think Rick.
Probably Rick.
So, but here's the thing. Okay, so
I know Reed's smart.
So let's break
Rick's
down both
willing
these
to kill.
characters. But let's break down these characters.
Yeah.
So Mr. Fantastic is probably one of the three greatest minds in the Marvel universe.
Absolutely.
He is beyond genius.
Yep.
He can also stretch to almost
He's
unknown,
indestructible. I mean,
more or less indestructible.
Yeah.
He can be hurt.
Yeah.
Doom has seen to it.
if you freeze him.
He did a lot to Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But he's also got so he's incredibly stretchy. He invents shit left and right all the time. And he has a superpower. Rick kind of does all that too, except instead of being stretchy, he just like has like cyborg implants and shit.
Right.
Like or a force
He
field
also
that means
has
you
an
can't
infinite
touch him.
number of himself.
Yeah, he's the
I mean-
infinite Rick.
Reed kind of does too.
True.
Turns himself into a pickle.
Pickle Rick.
I don't feel like that's going to help him in this scenario.
Man, I almost want to like tweak this just a little bit and put Ultimate Reed Richards rather than regular Reed Richards
Fucked
because
up, I went
Ultimate
bad
because
Reed-
because Ultimate Reed Richards has that killing streak that
He's a villain.
yeah, right.
All right, yeah, I'll amend this. We can totally do Ultimate Reed Richards. What was his name when he started donning the mask and became a villain?
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Mr. Not So Fantastic.
No, he's fucking.
Andy and his wonderful names.
Andy, you're my favorite.
You should never name anything.
Like,
Well-
what should we name him? Not So Fantastic.
I can't think, but I think
Like I feel like people like you are the reason we have dog breed called wiener dogs.
What should we name this?
Looks like a wiener.
dog.
looks like a wiener. Better call it wiener dog. Give him my chewing cud.
The Maker,
The Maker. Thank you.
because he creates like a fucking robot, like sentient city and shit. He just like goes straight
and it
evil.
just it's just a dome and expands, like well beyond what humans can be capable of in the current time.
I feel like Rick would still like. I feel like this would be another fight that never ends.
I think if it was regular Reed Richards, Rick Sanchez would win. But if it was Ultimate Reed Richards would win.
Okay, so how does Rick Sanchez kill Mr. Fantastic?
Figure out a way. I don't know.
Come on.
I mean, there's lots of planets he's been on that has different stuff that
Right.
Richards probably doesn't know about.
You know what he probably does? He finds a cure to their fucking superpowers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Rick just cures them right then and there. Like he just goes up and sprays them with a
Very
water
brave.
He
bottle.
finally
Dude,
comes
now.
up with a cure for Ben Grimm, and then just Reed just disappears.
Ben Grimm goes to punch Rick Sanchez. He sleep darts him, but what it does, it makes him like the guy from
The Shield.
The Shield again.
No, Vic Mackey,
Chickless.
Michael Chiklis shows up.
Vic Mackey shows up.
Vic fucking
Nobody
Mackey.
puts down the chick.
Yeah, and then like he makes the Invisible Girl, like you can see her again, and she doesn't get telekinetic bubbles anymore.
Right.
And Human Torch is just Johnny Storm again. Useless old Johnny Storm.
I feel like we just fixed the Fantastic Four series.
Rick fucking
Rick just
cures.
cures him. The end.
Because Mr. Fantastic's been trying for so long, but none of that shit. Rick's
For
Rick
50
had it
some
figured out
years.
forever ago.
yeah, he's like, I've been sitting on this forever,
Yeah.
Morty.
For 55 years, Morty.
9 more seasons, Morty.
It's my,
I mean, he did-
it's my series arc, Morty.
Rick destroyed all the Vindicators
He
while drunk.
Dude, they
He wasn't
fucked
just
up
drunk,
the
he
Council
It was
of
like
Ricks.
blacked out
Drunk.
He teleported the fucking Rick Citadel into the Federation's headquarters, their prison. He that guy's a spy. I'm gonna go take a shit. Yeah, Rick would. Okay, yeah, Rick wins.
Rick wins.
Suck it, Mr.
It's like
Fantastic.
Batman. Rick wins.
He did. I
Rick.
mean, the fight against the president was pretty epic.
All right.
What else we got here? What else we got?
Well, do we want to talk about Superman and Batman?
Well,
Do we want to kill each other tonight?
I mean, we can do
I
one
don't
we
know.
talked about earlier. We could do Punisher versus Deathstroke.
Did we already do Punisher versus Batman?
No.
Not yet.
I don't
No,
know.
we
I don't
talked
know where
about that
Punisher
one.
versus Batman came up.
I think we
Annie
should.
actually caught up.
Yeah,
came up
Annie
with
brought
that
up Punisher versus Batman.
Well, it's Batman.
one. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
It's also,
So is
it's also
Batman.
Frank Castle.
Suck it, Trebek.
Because
No,
as
Batman
Phil
wins,
was
dude.
pointing out, Batman's already battled and defeated Deathstroke, Deadshot, any other
Predator.
Yeah, Predator. Like
Predator.
it doesn't matter who you are. Batman's ready for guns.
Aliens.
He was put into a full body cast, but then after that he was like, all right, I know how to beat you.
Yeah, whatever.
Frank's a badass, but he's not going to outplan
I think-
the
I
Batman.
think-
Right.
I just think Frank's will probably be more ruthless than anybody.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but so is fucking Batman.
more relentless. Kind of like the Joker. I mean, he's kind of like that crazy. You can hit me as much as you want. I don't care.
Dude, Batman sicked the Joker on the Batman Who Laughs.
Right.
Batman's gonna fucking win.
Oh, he'll find
Yeah.
a way. I'm sure he'll find a way.
When he uses the Joker as like, he's like, I can't kill you. This crazy fucker can. Go.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like I'm trying to think like if Frank Castle would get to him fast enough before her.
I don't think
No.
Frank's getting a shot off that actually kills the Batman. And when he goes to check his kill and collect his tags, he's gonna get it.
Hmm.
He's gonna get a face full
I
of
don't know.
taser.
I kind of have faith in the Punisher, man.
Taser face.
Taser.
I have
Taser
a little
face.
faith in the Punisher.
I mean, I think your faith is seriously misplaced in Frank Castle. I just think it is. I mean,
sorry.
they both get an Alfred. We'll give them that. They both get their guy in a chair.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Boo. Batman's winning.
It's
Mm,
Batman.
I don't
Boo.
know.
I'm sorry, Boo. You do,
I
Boo.
can't trust Andy's response because he's biased.
You know, but
I'm not biased at all. It's,
But look at me, man. I'm the first guy who says Batman's
Oh,
a
I know.
petter.
I know.
So I think Batman's winning this fight. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I still have my thoughts. I don't know. Let's make it happen.
Fix them.
Let's make it happen.
let's make
Someone call up Frank.
Make it so.
now if it's Frank Castle in the War Machine suit,
Ooh.
you might have a little bit of
Ooh.
an answer there.
Does Batman get to go get his killing Superman suit?
His mech suit,
His I'm connected to a lamppost suit?
Batman in that suit versus Doom.
Doom.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, like Doctor Doom?
yeah.
Oh, Dr. Doom.
Yeah,
Dr. Doom.
Doctor Doom, dude. Doctor Doom is Doctor Doom. Oh, wait, we claim
Superman
Doctor
is
Doom can
Superman.
beat Batman?
Is it God Doom?
Oh, God Doom is God Doom.
But
Man.
is it?
How many
omnibus chair Batman? What's that
It's
chair?
the omnibus.
Omnibus.
The fucking.
Encyclopedia Britannica Batman.
I have an outside the box sci-fi one.
Omnibus Batman. Oh my god.
I have an outside the
The
box.
Mobius chair. It is the Mobius chair.
We're sticking with Omnibus Batman.
Omnibus
He's straight
Batman.
dyslexia that word because omnibus has the same letters in it that Mobius has.
Did you just try to anagram it?
And maybe it has an N. There's maybe an extra
It's
letter
got
in there.
something in there.
Mobiuson.
I have an outside the box sci-fi one.
What is it?
Out of the box.
And I don't know if you guys will like it or hate it, but I'm going to say it anyway.
I hate
Hated it.
I hate it. It's done. It's
Mal
done.
Reynolds
Fucking Firefly, the captain of the Serenity in
Right,
Firefly.
right.
versus James T. Kirk.
Fucking Mal Reynolds. No, we don't hawk Trek here. We don't hawk Trek here,
Versus
Tim.
Han Solo.
Oh, Reynolds versus Han.
Does he have Chewbacca?
That's a better one, yeah.
Well, does fucking Mal get Jane? Who's
Hey,
his Chewbacca?
man,
Right, yeah.
We can give him a sidekick.
The man called Jane.
Chewbacca wins.
Alden or Harrison?
Dude, that's actually hard. I don't know who's gonna win between Han Solo and Mal Reynolds.
Yeah.
They're both scoundrel slick.
But Mal also would shoot. Like that's the thing.
Hey, we know
like,
Han
so does
shot.
Han.
Yes, but they both would shoot. Is my
Right.
point.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Right.
there's no a Han shot situation
They
with
both
Mal
would shoot.
Reynolds. The second Han sits down, they both fire at each other and they kill
Right.
each other. And that's the end of both
End
their
of fight.
series.
Done.
Done. They
All
kill
right.
each other. Fuck them.
It's a Mexican standoff.
And then River does something weird.
Well, yeah, it's River.
Right.
The end of Firefly. I liked Serenity. That was a good show.
It was.
I miss
I
it
enjoyed it.
sometimes.
I like it.
Sometimes.
Excuse me. Sorry, yawned.
I mean, do you want to touch on any of the cliches?
Like what? What do you
Mm.
consider a cliche?
Goku, Superman.
No, man. Death Battle. Already, okay. So to our listeners out
Superman.
there who aren't aware of this, the Goku from Dragon Ball Z versus Superman debate has been a long-standing debate. One of my good friends, Brian, he used to be my boss at my previous job. He posted on my Facebook a mathematical equation that takes in Goku's power level throughout the series
Christ.
to whether or not he could beat Superman. But power levels have been
Can you read it off?
destroyed. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So there's a post it's on Reddit, of course. All right. So here we go. In one of the first Dragon Ball Z series, Raditz visits Hearth. He scans the power level of a normal man, which was 5 power level. Let's call it PL. Raditz had a power level of 1200 then. After some research, Superman speaks as his lift amount as around 100 tons, equals 100,000 kilograms, which equals 220,462,262 pounds. An average human, no powerlifter, Jim Radix can lift about 40% of his body weight as a max, straight up in the air while standing. An average person weighs 80 kilograms. 40% of 80 kilograms is that's 32 pounds, or 32 kilograms. So 100,000 kilograms divided by 32 equals 3,125 pounds. Superman can lift 3,125 times more than a normal person, equals a strength of 3,125 men. Remember, one average person is a power level 5. 5 times 3,125 is 15,625.
Somebody fucking kill me.
Superman's
Somebody
power
fucking kill
level
me.
is 15,625. In conclusion, Goku could beat Superman after training with King Kai,
Superman.
the blue fat guy that lived on the planet with super gravity in heaven.
Let's just call it here. We're
After
good here,
after
sweetie.
that, Goku could
Sweetie.
reach 16,000 power level.
Hold on.
Stop.
This guy has too much time on his hands.
No, can I please? This problem, this math is wrong, and here's why. It assumes the value of two things that it's incorrect on. One, Superman's deadlift is not 100 tons. Superman's deadlift is 64 quintillion tons. 64 quintillion. That's 64 zeros, fuckers. That is the size of a planet. He has deadlifted it. All-Star Superman has shown him deadlift this. So the 100 tons, wrong. 2, power levels in Dragon Ball Z were just deemed as they're not canon, they mean nothing. Akira Toriyama specifically used power levels to show how useless they were.
Okay.
I'm speaking Greek to Andy, who's not a Dragon Ball guy.
All
Nope, not
I'm
at
saying is just, I don't have a belief in this. I'm just reading it off.
You gotta do backup research on your memes. Is my point.
It's not a meme. It's a guy explains everything. But
I'm gonna,
in the episode, one more thing. The episode of 9,000 Goku reached power level around 40k if he used Kaioken times 4. So
I just
they're
want to.
saying that when Goku could use Kaioken times 4, he could beat Superman.
Wrong. And here's why. So Death Battle. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this is an argument that's been around the internet for a Christ
This
long
is why I
time.
want to talk about it.
Death Battle is one of my favorite YouTube channels. I'm not sure if they're still producing content, but Death Battle would take what we're talking about now, which is basically like, fandom fight nights.
Yeah.
And like they would do like legitimate research on these characters. So if you haven't seen the Goku versus Superman on Death Battle, I highly recommend you read it. These guys did their legitimate research. They provide in canon examples from all of the different versions of both characters. But Goku's, and they immediately say you can't accept power levels as any kind of legitimate measuring stick, and you can't you can't use kryptonite because Goku would never fight Superman while he's weak. Goku always wants to fight his opponent at their most powerful.
Sure.
Because he's Goku.
Absolutely.
He just wants to eat a bunch of rice.
Yeah, and Zenzu beans.
Okay.
Superman
Yeah.
immediately destroys Zenzu
So
beans.
their math is incorrect, and Superman wins.
Well, but I mean, Goku has incredible abilities, but Superman is just made to be broken. Like, he just can't be fucking
Plus,
beat.
you're the Sentry.
I would like to remind everyone, fictional characters. Fictional characters.
Again, I did not do this math. This was somebody else that had way too much time on their hands.
Right.
Superman cool, Goku not.
Damn.
Superman
Goku
wins.
is cool.
I
Shut
like
up, man.
Goku. I mean, I'm a big Superman fan, and Goku can't beat Superman, but I like Goku.
Yeah.
Wait. I hold on. You're taking Goku in a theoretical fight when you've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball Z?
No, he says Goku's
No.
not cool. He says there's no
Goku's
way
not
Goku
Oh, I heard
wins.
it. Oh, I heard it the other
No.
way around.
He's on Superman's side,
I'm a drinker.
obviously.
Goku is cool.
But you don't know
Okay.
anything about Goku.
I'm
You're
a drinker.
judging him. Poor
Anyway.
Goku, man. But fuck Goku in this fight. No.
Okay.
Sorry, Goku.
So what if we throw in, and there is nothing to back this up because even the show itself makes fun of it. One Punch Man.
Oh, dude, One Punch Man beats everything in one punch. That's his power.
Right. So
See-
he beat Superman in one punch.
So I think I cracked the code on this. The One Punch Man thing is like they never really talk about how he gets his abilities.
100 push-ups. 100 push-ups.
We know that's
100
not true,
squats.
Sweetie.
Run 3 kilometers every day.
What he does, but remember the first thing he ever killed was that crab monster
Yeah.
saving the kid.
Yep.
They talk about his origin. So like crabs are like good luck in Japan. There's like a Shintoist fairy tale behind them. They get a wish granted if you kill a king crab. So he always wanted to be a hero who could beat any villain in one punch. So it doesn't matter how strong the villain
He
is.
still beat him.
It's like some immediate you will win in one punch ability. So he's fucked. He'll never find a fight. So yeah, Superman dead. One punch.
wins.
The source wall. One punch. Gone. Every celestial.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Fucking he'll piss on it and it'll break. One Punch Man that's the point of One Punch Man.
One
though.
Punch Man is the end all be all.
You can't beat Saitama. Kate Baldy is unbeatable.
That show is so amazing.
I like One Punch Man. I'm hoping that we get some more, but I understand it's probably not going to be animated by Madhouse.
Right.
So,
Boo.
poor Andy. Like, do you understand? Like, I want you to watch these things so you can like get into this conversation. And One Punch Man is the tits.
It's hysterical.
It is the shiznit.
Oh
It's
my
one of the
God.
best animes I've ever seen.
If you thought My Hero Academia was kind of funny,
It's better
this
than
is
My
like
Hero Academia.
10 times funnier.
I saw a meme that I just can't get out of my head that
Uh-oh.
showed
That's how he gets his news.
One Punch Man where his origin, he is secretly the little kid from Caillou.
I don't know what the fuck Caillou is.
What's Caillou?
What the
Yeah,
hell's
I don't know
Caillou?
what
Caillou's
Caillou
that
is.
little bald kid. It was like on some like Nick or
You're doing
PBS
really
or
bad
something.
explaining this.
Yeah, what the hell? Like, you got to paint
Some
me a picture.
little-
What the fuck is Caillou?
It's a bald-headed kid from some kid show on some kid channel.
You did a
God
great
damn
job.
it.
Wow, you sure did your fucking
God
research,
damn
didn't
it.
you?
Oh, it's just a bald kid from some such thing.
You sound like a fucking old man.
Jesus
That
Christ.
goddamn Caillou and his
Batman.
bald head and not hair.
Some time ago on some channel.
They did
Ding
shit.
ding ding. Like,
Oh
what
my
the fuck?
God.
You fucking kids, get off my lawn, bald
what?
head motherfuckers.
Fuck you for even comparing One Punch Man to whatever
Caillou.
Caillou is, because One Punch Man is great.
You,
You've
No,
never
they
seen
got,
it.
you got to know the
looks-
other end of your analogy.
They just look similar. They're bald.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Are you saying Kalu?
Caillou.
It's pronounced Caillou. I know what he's talking about now.
This old like little cartoon.
Yep.
Reminds me of Arthur.
Yeah, it's like a bald like actual person, Arthur.
What?
Like yeah,
Arthur the
Is this
the kid that couldn't grow hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Andy.
I quit. I
fuck
quit.
this show. I'm done.
Fuck it, man.
outta
Yes,
here.
you just ruined One Punch Man for me.
Cool.
I quit.
No, seriously, is there any other fights you guys are like?
No.
No.
I think we're done because Andy ruined them.
Yeah, and thanks. Let's all thank Andy for ruining.
We got through the cool stuff, and then it was just kind of like, let's start throwing shit at the wall and
Eat
see
a
what
bit.
No,
sticks.
we liked it still. It's just that you didn't like it. There's a difference.
All right.
Andy ruined Fanboy Fight Night. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Bad Andy.
Round
Bad
10.
Andy. Fuck you.
Andality.
Well,
Andality
on that note,
and flurp.
All right.
and
Yep. So please let us know if we missed any fights that you'd be curious about. Let us know. We'll definitely tell you why your point of view is probably wrong.
The only fight that's
We'll
off
tell you who
limits.
would win.
I don't want to talk about Superman versus Goku.
No, we're done with Superman.
If you're going to try to bring up that argument, just like I don't need to.
No
we don't need to
force
rehash this
users.
shit.
It's been done over and over and over
No,
again.
No, I'll see a
Force
user.
Yeah, we
users.
can do
No,
force
fuck off.
users. Why not?
Skywalkers or Vader?
I don't give a shit. Tetsuo
Yeah.
versus Darth Vader.
I mean, you could do like
Who?
Vader.
Tetsuo.
you could do like
Oh.
you could do Vader versus Doctor Strange. I mean, like
Vader.
shit.
Oh,
No, you can't just blatantly say Vader.
Doctor Strange kills
Like-
Vader. Andy, shut up. Don't
That's
even go
two
there. dude.
forms of space
RoboCop
magic.
versus Vader.
Vader.
That's two forms of space magic there. I mean, come on.
Too much magic.
Right.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. Well, Tim's got to get his beauty sleep. We're going comic booking tomorrow. Now that I'm back in town,
Yeah.
we're gonna go hit up some world's
The
greatest.
boys are back in town.
Comic Town.
Nice.
Playing with the boys.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
We can do a
Talk to him.
montage. Montage.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna go hit
Volleyball.
world's greatest. We're gonna say what's up to Keith Creedon.
Yep.
We're gonna head over
We're
to
in
Comic Town.
These are all
Say hello
local
to
to,
Ryan and Scott.
local to the Columbus, Ohio area.
Yes.
You should hit them up, and we're gonna be hopefully giving them some cards.
Some
to hang.
business and cards to
business.
pass out.
We're hanging
Pimp
out,
our show.
hanging out again tomorrow night.
we're gonna be
Maybe
giving
we'll,
Them to business.
And then our
throw
next
this on.
episode will be Avengers Infinity War review
Yes.
because that is 2 days away.
You guys are gonna be so fucking mad at me. I still haven't gotten tickets.
Oh, that's on you, buddy.
Sure is.
nobody's backed out yet from our.
No one has. And I don't
I
think
gotta,
anyone
I
will
gotta
be.
go back to work on Friday. Wait, the show's over.
Fraza.
Loki's gonna die at the end.
Well, thanks again for joining
He's
us.
going to die in the first scene.
Hey, we're closing this up.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks again
The
for
fuck was that?
listening to
All
the
right.
Hateful Geeks. Again, you follow us on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Give us a like. Give us a follow. Hey, give us a comment. I'd like a review.
We'd like to talk to you.
If you hate what we're saying, this conversation doesn't have to end when the show ends. Tell us that we're completely wrong and tell me why.
If you hated how Andy derailed this conversation,
Tell us.
If you
Tell
hate
us.
how Andy doesn't know 4 out of 5 of the things we mentioned and then looks down at us with his shotgun and his rocking chair and his Greyhound. These fucking I don't adhere to this fucking rural persona so you kids can come of age eating my fruit.
You guys remember that cartoon from all the way back in 2002? No, I don't.
You guys remember Cat Dog and Ed and Eddie? That was
No,
good.
I don't
quality
remember those
programming.
either.
Jesus
Andy doesn't remember what he had for lunch yesterday.
Good Lord, is it the Alzheimer's in?
You gotta
I was-
remember, I was
Hey,
already pushing teens by the end of the
I'm gonna
80s.
take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you when you can't remember things. Chunk, Sloth, you're gonna come live with me.
Hey, you guys.
Sloth love chunk.
Baby.
stop it because I can't breathe.
I love movies. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in for the Hateful Geeks. We got the band back together in Columbus this week for this. But yeah, hit us. See us at some comic book shops on weekends sometimes. And once again, we'll be split screening next week. So sorry.
It's all right.
It's cool.
I'm Phil.
This is Sweeney.
I'm Andy.
This is Tim.
And keep on fighting. Ding, 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 keep on fighting. The Mexican table has been hit again.
Oh.
Let's fighting love.
Rats fighting rough. Hey, let's go kick ass. Tasakune mono, protect my balls. Don't pull out kudos, Reds fighting rough.